Welcome to our Lion Enrichment episode of our animal care series here at the Lion Habitat Ranch. We're about to go and give Harry and George some special fun enrichment. Our keepers will tell you all about it.
Yeah. Okay. So we have Harry and George in their lockouts right now. So the lockout area is where we keep them whenever we go into their enclosures. So we are a protected contact facility, which means that we never go in with our lions. They're nice, but they're not that nice, so we want to be very careful with distance here. So we are able to lock and open these from the outside. We check, we have 2 keepers minimum that are going to check these locks before we even go in. Before we even go into the enclosures here. So we're going to make sure that each lock is secure. They're going to hang out here in the shade while we give them their fun toys. And we are safe to go in now.
And for their enrichment today.
So Harry and George are getting our big blue barrel that we have. It's been getting traded around between a couple different lions, so there might be some smells on it. They're also getting this big thing called a tipsy tom, which, in theory, if they bounce it around, it's going to weeble wobble back up. So it's kind of dynamic. It's going to move with them as they play. They haven't seen these in a while, if ever, so they're going to be pretty new and novel for them. So hopefully we're going to get some bigger activity and excitement out of them. But just like with any animal, sometimes you give them a toy and they don't think it's as cool as you think it is. But we're going to see what they do with it. They might try to carry it around. They might play together. They might each want their own item. So that is why we're giving them 2. They are brothers. Sometimes they're not the best sharers. So we want them each to have their own option if they don't want to play together. So we have a couple of different categories that we kind of group our enrichment into. This is going to mostly fall under cognitive. So that's anything that's going to elicit play behavior. Let them do natural behaviors that they would be doing, carrying things, pouncing on things, clawing things, scratching things. We also have enrichment like habitat, where if we move their furniture around, add new furniture, add different bedding. Sensory enrichment's really fun for most of our animals. That can be as simple as scent enrichment, but sometimes we have a lot of fun and we roll balls back and forth with each other for them to track and watch items. We'll play sounds over our speaker system for them to listen to things they maybe don't hear all the time. So we've got a lot of different enrichment categories that we try to rotate through so they get different things throughout the week. So we have our first rating, which is like a 1, which means they were actually scared of it. We don't see that too often, or if we see it, they usually get over it pretty quickly. Just like anything that's new, they might need a few moments to warm up to it and realize that they can play with whatever item they're getting. We have a 2 rating, which means they didn't do anything with it. They ignored it, didn't interact with it, kind of just acknowledged that maybe acknowledged it existed and said, I don't want anything to do with that. And then from there, we have 3, 4, and 5, which increases in how much interaction they gave. So whether they visit it 1 to 5 times, 5 to 10 times, or 10 times or more, or how many minutes, or if they just had really high engagement with it. So low engagement, medium engagement, high engagement. So in this case, they both went to both items. George and Harry both spent a pretty good amount of time at both items. George carried the barrel into his den box. So for these guys, we're definitely going to give them a 5 rating, high engagement. They're also going to keep these toys for the next several days. They're probably going to keep playing with them over the next couple of days. So this was a really successful enrichment session.
Are they going to get anything different between the 2 of them and their rating?
We'll definitely put in the notes how they interacted with them differently. Personally, I would still probably give them each a 5, and then within our notes, we will detail what we saw happen. So definitely, George had a slightly different reaction and interaction than Harry did, but they both spent a pretty equal amount of time playing with their toys. And again, over the next few days, as they both spend time with the toys for longer, Harry will probably warm up to the toys more. We'll probably see a little more confident interactions with them too. Well, now I think Harry's deciding he's going to pull that barrel into the den box. So see, it's already a few minutes later and he's already feeling more confident about what he's going to do with his things.
George, get it. Tell it. You tell that bear you out of breath. Oh, not in. Don't scratch the plexi, buddy.
Don't hit the glass, guys.